loves, welcome back to the channel. I've missed you guys so much. Long time no voiceover, and this time I said you guys need to listen to this my voice. Anyways, I went straight into my micellar water, and I'm using a cotton pad, guys. I no longer use wipe. I use cotton pad now to cleanse my client's face. And I went with my hydrating spray from Mario Badescu, guys, to hydrate the face, and of course Omaricode primer. Sorry, moisturizer, guys. This moisturizer is so good. Like, it's lightweight and it's so good on the skin. So guys, I made sure that I applied it everywhere, every part of our face. I took my time to make sure that every part of our face had moisturizer. For primer, I use this hydro grip primer, guys. I see makeup are expensive, makeup products are so expensive, but I needed to make sure that my canvas was ready for me. So I use a hydrating primer to apply on her face, except under her eyes. I don't apply hydrating primer. And some people like, oh, you can apply hydrating primer under her eyes. Me, I don't. I also went in with my classic mattifying primer for the T-zone. This is a dupe for, what's it called again, for Becca. For foundation, I used my all-time fave V Beauty and Nuban foundation. Then I went in with my hydrating spray from Omaricode, the blue one, to spray the face before I start blending. Of late now, guys, I've been changing my techniques. I don't know why. I don't know where. Makeup is evolving, so I'm working with the trend. And I use brush to blend my foundation. Normally, I would just go straight into my beauty blender, but for now, I use brush to blend my foundation, so that I make sure that everywhere of the face is well blended before I now go in with my damp beauty blender. Yeah. I still use beauty blender. Guys, are you seeing this skin match? If it's dark skin, leave it. If it's dark skin, leave it for me. So I went in with my damp beauty blender from Merak Cosmetics. Merak Cosmetics sent me makeup product. I'm sure you guys saw it in my previous video. Thank you, Merak Cosmetics, for trusting me with these babies. So I went in with my damp beauty blender to further blend my foundation, and I went in with this Huda Beauty contour palette. It didn't really show much sharp because she's almost as dark as the shade of the contour palette, but we move. Guys, you know one of my faves in makeup now is blush. I so much love blush. So I went to this TM Essential blush. I can't remember the shades. I think Get Into It and Cruise. I'm not so sure about. Check. If I'm wrong, I'll write it on the screen for you guys. So I went in with those two shades to just make sure I pamper the skin with it. Guys, I don't apply too much blush, even as much as I love blush. I like to keep it moderate, and you can see that, guys, it's so moderate. After that, I went to my concealer. I used concealer from Nuban Beauty, and I used concealer from, what's the name again, Seth? I forgot the name of this concealer. Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I can't remember the shade, honestly. I would check and put everything in the description box for you guys. So I applied the Born This Way in the beginning part of the, under the eyes, and outer corner of the eyes I applied my Nuban concealer. And I went in with the best beauty blender, of course, Life's Baby, to blend the highlights, guys. And I went in with my nose contour. I didn't want this video to be too long. That's why I was trying so hard to just forward. But if you have any question, answer in the comment section. And I went in with Life's first baby setting powder, which is in the shade Cinnamon. I love cinnamon, guys. You know I'm obsessed with dark skin, so of course anything dark, you find me there. So I went in with the cinnamon powder, and I so much love what this powder does under the eyes. Like, it's so soft, and if oh my god, let me focus. So I went in with the cinnamon powder to blend, and after that I went in my full face powder. I think I used the powder palette, or I can't really remember what I used here. I'll check and I'll let you know in the description box. So I went in with my full face powder using this white glam brush, sorry, to make sure I deposit powder evenly on the face. Emphasis on evenly. I said that evenly. Emphasis on evenly. So I wanted to make sure that every part of the face had powder. After that, I went to my contour. My model was blushing, and because she was already feeling herself, and I was excited. We were both excited. So after that, I went into with the Juvia's blush, and I used the orange and red shade in it because she's dark skin. Try as much as possible to also maintain the dark skin. Don't try to make her fair. Don't try to make her light skin. Maintain a dark skin for her. So I went in with the contour shade I used for the face contour, for my nose contour. and I drew my brows. I'm so sorry because I don't know why I keep drawing my brows off camera every single time. Maybe I'll do a full video for just brows, because at this point you guys deserve to have a brow tutorial. After that, I went to my banana clan whites and I used my eyeshadow base and I blended it with the blending blush. I don't know why I'm feeling myself this night or why I'm so excited this night. Anyway, not too strong, but I said to do this voiceover for you all. Excuse me. So I went in that and I went in with that shade that I used for contour, for the nose contour, for my crease as my transition color. So I blended that shade so there's no harsh now, no demarcation. I need to make sure that it's a sweet transition. After that, I went in with a dark brown from my eyeshadow palette. I think the eyeshadow palette is African Beauty or something. I can't remember all these, guys. I'll let you guys know in the description box. So I went in there. I was just using almost all the brown shades on the eyeshadow palette. I didn't want to leave or lose the brown shade or lose the chocolate skin, so I'm leaving everything brown. So I went in with is it almost red as my main color, but I was going to put a pigment, so I didn't mind what I put as my main color. But yeah, I went in with a red for my main base. After that, I went straight into using my pigment glue before I applied my pigments. This pigment I'll be using in now, I don't even know where it's from. I think it's from, I don't know, luzters, and I mixed pigment, guys. I love to mix pigment. I'm a mixologist. So I mixed this pigment and it came out so nice. So when you're applying pigment, you have to be very careful so it doesn't stain all your eyes. And even if it does, before then, make sure you bake so that when the fallout falls on it, you just dust it off. So after that, I went to my mascara from Zaron Cosmetics and I applied the lash from Wynk Beauty. Ooh la la. Okay. And I'm just dusting off my excess, or rather I'm dusting off the fallout at the same time I'm blending. So I'm dusting and blending together at the same time. After that, I'll be going to, after I'm done blending all the face, all the highlighted powders, I'll be going to this juvia spray to calm my face and ready for the finished work. So after the spray, I'll go into my lip. I'm using this lip palette from beautybyAd. Oh my god, I showed in this. Wow, I showed. Okay, sorry guys, ignore me. I didn't know I showed in this part. So I use this brown shade from beautybyAd in the name buff. I used to outline her lips. Why I do that? Then I will now use my lip palettes from Charm Cosmetics. So I think I'm using, I don't know what I'm using right now here, but I know I used, yeah, that's a Charm Cosmetic. I use a lip palette here, and I will just, guys, I don't know, see, you don't, if you're struggling with your lips, you're not alone. We are many. We're trying so hard to make sure the lips, but guess what? Consistency makes the difference. My lip game has changed a whole lot. I used to be so terrible with my lip games, or rather I used to always struggle so much, but now I just do 1 and 2 and it's not that bad. It's coming out well. For highlight, I went into Fenty Beauty highlight in the shade Cardinal Candy, or how many characters, I can't remember which of the shades, but yeah. Oh, I actually used the 2 of them. Yeah, and we've come to the end of this video. What? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and let me know, guys, kind of videos or looks to create for you guys. I'm here for you. I love you guys. Bye.
I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.